Hello, I'm going to be showing you how to make a tassel today for your crochet. I have snoods. These are infinity scarves. I have 3 left in my shop. I have an Etsy shop, Melody Yarn Tinka, and these are the 3 that I have left available, and I'm creating a pattern for this crochet snood infinity scarf pattern with the tassels, and I'm offering a free tutorial video here on YouTube to show you how to make it, so let's go. Hi guys, I'm showing you how to make these tassels for your scarf projects or your snoods. So this is just a snood that I have in a different color. This is a mixed pink one. Basically it's the same procedure no matter what color you're going to make. So usually let's make the tassel first. So I'll show you. I'm just using white and black as a demonstration today, but you could use the same color or you could use different colors. You could have multiple strands of colors here for your snood. All right, so I have this, it's just like a ribbon maker. I have it set on, it's about 4 inches across. All right, so if you get a piece of cardboard, if you don't have a ribbon maker, get a piece of cardboard or something that you can wrap around, or you can just cut them. But I will show you how I wrap them around this. Now, usually for my snoods, I will wrap these around 30 times using 2 strands of colors. Get the idea of what I do. All right, so I have wrapped this around, and I actually did do 30 because I figured why not make one that I might have to use. All right, so I'm just wrapping it around this thing that's 4 inches. You could use any type of piece of plastic or cardboard or whatever that is 4 inches around. And if you're using something like this, you're only going to cut on one end. All right, you're going to cut your end there, and then you're going to cut only the bottom. You're not going to be cutting the top part. Like that. And get these out of your way. And then you're going to open up what you just cut. If you don't have something like that, then you can just measure. They are about 9 inches long. And I usually use 2 skeins of yarn, 2 pieces of yarn together, and I go around 30 times, but you can just make these as full or less full as you want. But this is how I do it. They're about 9 inches long. Okay, so then I will make 3 stacks of these. All right, so I'll do that 2 other times. So I have 3 of these, but I'm just going to show you one at the moment. And then depending on what color my snood is, so say if I was doing this pink one, I would be using pink yarn for this. And then you want to cut about, let's move that out of the way. You want to cut 6 pieces of yarn that you're going to need. Around, 11, 12 inches or so. All right, so I'm just going to do 2 for just an example, but you would need 3 stacks of these if you're doing 3 tassels, and each tassel is going to take another piece of yarn about 11 inches, 12 inches long. All right, so what I do is I take my bundle of yarn, and I am going to take one of my pieces of yarn, the 11, 12 inches pieces of yarn, and I'm going to lay my long piece of yarn underneath, right in the center of my bundle. Okay, and then I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to fold over twice so it's a really nice tight knot, and I'm going to pull really tight, but you want to make sure you don't pull too hard that you break your yarn. And I'm going to do another one so it's nice and tight, and then you're going to hold on to those pieces that you just knotted around there and sort of just smooth all of your yarn. Now, if you need to steam your yarn, you can. If you take out at the beginning of a skein or maybe the end of a skein, they're more crinkly. So you might choose to steam your yarn so it's nice and flat. We're going to take our other piece of yarn that we cut. All right, we're going to lay that underneath. I call these little ghosts at this point. So you're going to want to lay it down underneath your little ghost, underneath your tassel, about 1 inch from the top. You can just eyeball it. And again, we're going to double wrap here, and we're going to put a nice tight knot. All right, but not so tight that it breaks the yarn, but go pretty tight. And then we're going to do it again. All right, and then sometimes I'll even turn the ghost around and sort of do it on the other side, but you don't really need to, but you can if you want to, just so it's nice and secure. And then you can just let those pieces hang down. All right, but you want to keep track of these two pieces. And then you can take this and just smooth out your yarn. Again, if you need to steam it, you can steam it. And then you're going to trim this just like you would trim a pom-pom. And these are not super sharp scissors out here, but you would just keep trimming it until you are happy with it. So just keep trimming away. And I usually keep turning it and trimming it until I'm happy with it. Okay, and then once you're happy with how your tassel looks, just keep trimming away. All right, so once you're happy with how your tassel looks, I'm going to show you how I tie it on. All right, and you want to keep these two ends up here. And again, you could steam this if you wanted to, if your yarn was very wrinkly, crinkly. What I do is I have my snood that I made, my scarf that I made, and I lay it out so that let me see. All right. I usually lay it out so that the bottom of the scarf is on one side and the top is on the other. And then I will count 4 or 5 rows up. And then I usually count 14 stitches across. So I'll start here at the seam and I'll count about 14 stitches this way. And then I will count 4 or 5 rows up from the bottom. And then that's where I will attach my first tassel. And then I will just keep counting 14 inches across on that same row, usually row 4 or 5. But if you want no tassels, you don't have to put tassels. Tassels are optional, or you could put more tassels or less tassels or whatever you want. So let me just show you. So if I was counting, say if I wanted to put my tassel right here, what I do is I just lay the tassel down. And if I wanted the tassel right there, I would just insert my yarn so that it's going on either side of one stitch. And then I'll turn around to the inside part and I'll tie some really tight knots. And then I'm just going to tie a bow for right now because I don't want to attach this onto here. But I'll tie some tight knots here and then I'll cut my work and weave in my ends here on the inside. And there is your tassel. And you can just put it wherever you want on your snood, but that is how I attach them. So I hope this tutorial helps you. Again, you can make your tassels as full as you want to. You can add more yarn, less yarn. You can use multicolors. You can use all kinds of different colors or the same color, or you could mix white in it or black or whatever. But that is how I add my tassels to my snoods and how you make the tassels. And then you can just attach them wherever you want. If you don't like it there, then you can attach them somewhere else, but that is how I make my tassels and attach them. So I hope this helps you. And let me know in the comments if this tutorial has helped you at all and if you have tried my pattern. Again, this is going to be a pattern for these crochet infinity scarf snoods with tassels. So thanks guys, we'll see you on the next video.